What's up, guys? The ankles and the feet are the foundation of the body. In this video, I want to show you how we can mobilize and activate the ankles so that we can reap the benefits on up the chain. You're going to need a resistance band for one of the moves, so go ahead and grab that. It can have the loops around it, or it can be a straight resistance band, pull-up band, just like this. And go ahead and repeat 2 to 3 times, depending on how much time you have, so we can mobilize and strengthen your ankles. All right, here we go. You're going to sit on the ground first. You don't need anything. And what you're going to do is you're going to cross one leg over the other. And you just kind of sit figure 4. You're just stabilizing this leg just like so. And you're going to take this foot through a big old circle. As big of one as you can possibly make. Taking your whole entire foot and ankle through a complete circle as big as you possibly can. And you see that foot? Yep. And I just hold my shin here so I'm not moving my knee. And I'm really stabilizing everything else so that I can really focus on just moving the ankle. We're going to go 5 circles one way and 5 to the other. A lot of times you're not going to, in life, you're not fully utilizing this entire ankle. And that's what we want to do, is just expose this ankle to some more range of motion as much as we possibly can, utilizing all of it that we can possibly get. You'll start to wake up those muscles around. Let's switch directions, 5 the other way. Nice and slow, getting as much as you possibly can out of each circle. Once you hit 5 on this side, go ahead and flip to the other leg. I recommend putting shoes on, especially for this next one with the resistance band. If you don't have a resistance band, that's okay. You can skip that next step and keep on rolling. Go ahead, switch sides. It's big of a circle, 5 each way. Three. Nice and slow. Get as much out of it as you possibly can. 4. I don't have as much control. You'll be able to tell which ankle you have more control over, as which circle is easier to make. Is it your left foot or is it your right foot? For me, it's my right foot. It's because I actually had an injury to this left ankle. Okay, always room for improvement. 4, 5. Good. Now you need your resistance band. What I want you to do is anchor one side down. So if you've got the loops, you'll figure it out. But what I'm going to do is tie it to a heavier kettlebell. You can do a rail or a table, and I'm just going to loop it through. And now I've got one side of this that's open for me to use. So what I want to do is we're going to go through some eversion and inversion. That means your foot's going to go in and then it's going to go out against the resistance band. So what I want to do, I'm going to get that same position and I tie it around to where I make a loop over it to where it really latches onto my foot, and this is where you'd want shoes. And what I want you to do is push against it and then let it take you all the way over to the outside. Bring that foot to the inside and then let it go all the way to the outside. We're going to go 8 each way. I'll stay this way and I'll do the other foot going with my eversion. Right now I'm working the inversion on my right foot. You got 8 going each way. Right here when I go to the inversion and I bring that resistance band to the inside, I'm going to feel the inside of my shin squeezing, all those muscles on the inside working to pull all the way over. And what you want to do is stabilize that whole leg. Make sure nothing's moving but the ankle, or but the foot. 2 and 1. Good. We'll switch sides. You've got 8 each way. So now I'll work eversion. Right? So I stabilize that foot. I pull it out to where I've got resistance. Let it pull my foot all the way in, and then press against it going out. Now I'm working the outside of my shin. Hey, good. We'll switch back. Now we'll go eversion on the opposite foot. I'll show you a different angle here. Tie that sucker around. Scoot out to where you've got resistance. Let it pull your foot in, and then drive it out. Again, you're working as much range of motion as possible. You're not just trying to go back and forth as quick as you possibly can. I want this to be nice and slow. It's only 8 reps. Get as much out of it as you possibly can. I'm holding and stabilizing my knee and my shin, because if I don't, and I just let my whole foot come over just to get more range of motion, I'm not getting as much of that as I can. So stabilize, push against, stabilize, push against. Good, switch. And last one, inversion on the left foot. You might be in a different spot than I am. Keep working it. Stabilize. In. Let it pull you out. In. Let it pull you out. And if you haven't done this before, your shin, your ankle, your feet are probably burning by now. That means you need to work on it. I promise you, you will be much more efficient by strengthening your ankle, strengthening your feet, and the shin, the muscles around the shin. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now you don't need anything. So put that to the side. And what we're going to do, we're going to work on strengthening the calf and the ankle complex. So you're going to go down into as deep of a squat as you possibly can. Feet can be shoulder width apart, toes can point out slightly. So deep of a squat as you possibly can. Try to sit nice and tall. Okay, you're going to come up to your toes as much as you can, pressing the balls of your feet into the ground, activating your calves, and then you're going to drop all the way down. Heels touch the ground, sit back into that. Try to get more dorsiflexion by knees coming forward, heels staying on the ground. You're going to drive all the way up. We're going to go 10 repetitions. Heels go all the way back down. Keep it up. Two more. Boom. All right, there we go. Now you're on your feet. So here's single leg. We're going to add a little bit more volume, wake up the stabilizers just a little bit more, and work on some conditioning of the ankle. So single leg, you're going to go down, you're going to squat to the outside, keep your weight over this base leg, touch as far as you can over to the side, then reach behind you as far as you can, and try to touch as far as you can over the outside. We're coming up all the way through each one. You've got 5 each way. Here we go. So again, reach to the outside, try to tap as far as you can over that way, and then reach behind you, tap all the way over to that side. We're getting a lot of benefit here. Obviously a lot of good work in the ankles and stabilizing. It's a balance, but you're getting great knee stability, hip mobility, all great stuff. 5 each way. Last one. Good. If you want to place markers there to see how far you can get today and then try this again next week, go ahead and do that. Four. Boom! There's bulletproofing your ankles so that you can reap the benefits on up the chain. Strengthen your ankles, mobilize them, use those techniques, exposing your ankles to new range of motion, activating the muscles around, and strengthening those ankles. All right, guys, hope you like it. Have a great day.